it was so good while it lasted, the wonderful life that we knew.
For about the past decade, millennials have enjoyed ride-sharing, accommodation and food delivery services at terrific prices.
Ooh, nice.
Prices that meant the tech startups who offered them often lost money.
I literally have no idea what you're saying.
They lost money because their model aimed for scale. They offered cheaper prices to get a bigger user base, and the big winners were millennials.
It was as if Silicon Valley had made a secret pact to subsidise the lifestyles of urban millennials.
Instead of being blessed with affordable housing or seeing their wages rise, millennials' access to affordable transport and instant curry deliveries was a fair enough whatever pact. But now there's a snag: rising interest rates.
These new internet companies were relying on the cheapest money the world has ever known to subsidise their way to your heart. It always had to end. You can't run businesses at a loss forever, but it's coming to an end sooner because of the cost of money.
So venture capital firms, the ones who throw money at companies like Uber, Marley Spoon, Airbnb, etc., now want them to start turning a profit. And after getting us hooked like junkies, they could be about to turn off the tap.
I think millennials are in for a bit of a tough time. There's people who've built lifestyles around these cheap and easy-to-use services. All of a sudden, they might have to make some bigger changes.
With lots of Aussie startups already raising their prices, things are looking grim. The perfect storm could mean you could wake up on the koala mattress you had delivered, take a Neuron e-scooter for a latte, then order an Uber to stay in an Airbnb rental where you whip up a Marley Spoon dinner washed down with a dessert delivered by Milk Run and see your Lux lettuce savings accounts take a huge hit.
Or perhaps we could just walk down the shops and buy the raw ingredients for our own penne arrabbiata. I'm not crying, it's the onion.
So, can we get by without the millennial lifestyle subsidy? And why can't we have nice things?
It's been great. And it's not dead. Basically, every new startup is going to try to throw money at you to get your business. It's just going to be less common.
The future of all this is that we will see what services people really want to pay for.
You know, I would be fine with this if we paid people more, but also why are we calling it a subsidy? Like, we got curries, not houses.
And I didn't feel like I've been living some crazy cheap lifestyle where I'm getting things for $2. Like, things have just been reasonably priced. And of course, when companies like Uber and Marley Spoon, they hand out those $10 off voucher, but that happens with any new business and when they're trying to get new customers.
I suppose it all just happens quicker. I did note in that piece, they made the point that new companies, even those these established ones like Uber Eats are maybe now trying to make a profit and charging a bit more, new startups will still offer these discount codes. So I think the solution, if we want the discounts and we want cheap stuff, if you're ever at a party and you're talking to a guy who has some stupid startup idea, you just got to be like, that sounds awesome.
The bit I'm really excited about, right, is that reputation, I'm a millennial like you two, reputationally, we basically don't know what we're doing with money. We just want everything for free, blah, 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 blah.
Don't know how to work.
In like 10 years' time, the millennials are going to be ruling the roost. Some of them already are. And turns out we're stingy as hell. And so all the Gen X's and the boomers that are going to need support and payments, we're going to be like, hang quite tightly to those purse strings.
And that is the warning here, because all the boomers who have just been
when you're old,
crapping on us for decades, the linear nature of time means we're in charge now. And I remember.
We're the millennials and we're coming to get you.